This is The Lord of the Rings, Return to Moria. We're here on Xbox Series X. Be sure to like the video, subscribing is great as well. We've got a Dwarven adventure, which kind of is focused on, I suppose you would say, survival gameplay mechanics, where you're working alone or with up to 4 players online, being, well, dwarves and going about mining and I guess to a degree enjoying a new adventure within the world of the Lord of the Rings. So yeah, the idea here is that you are able to sort of like mine your way through like a voxel type world, and you'll be kind of working through caves. There's either a story type mode to work through, or you've also got like a pure sandbox, which is a bit more open. So the idea of the campaign is that you are sort of centralized through the concept of going into something that feels more in line with the world and the lore of the Lord of the Rings, whereas if you are doing the sandbox mode, you're kind of just going about mining and creating and doing stuff and diving into the adventure, well, basically where we get to embark on a journey to reclaim the legendary home of Moria beneath the Misty Mountains. Craft, survive, build. You know, another survival game. Haven't ever played those before. So it's a procedurally generated realm. No two adventures will be the same, so there's lots of replay value. You know, if you are into this sort of thing, which is kind of cool. If you like to do survival games, if you like to I enjoyed the land and the lore of the Lord of the Rings, this one kind of hits on both of those sort of quadrants, like tons of customization options, lots of stuff for you to craft and build, and lots of challenges for you to have as you dive into the world of the dwarves. It's an interesting take, I would say, for sure. Like, I wasn't kind of expecting this, but I suppose it is nice that we are getting more Lord of the Rings games? Yeah, because there was a lot of them back in the day. And nowadays it's like you barely, kind of get any at all, which is a little disappointing, right? I mean, if you're kind of into the Lord of the Rings like I was and have been, and yeah, it was kind of a neat concept, right? You have to deal with the dangers of mining, survival, exploration. You might feel the fellowship, experience the fellowship of dwarves like never before. The treacherous mines are filled with riches and treasure, but also danger. Oh no! I know, right? What are you gonna do as a dwarf? So anyways, it looks like we got a pretty clear picture quality actually here. This is nice. I mean, a lot of your games are gonna be pretty dark because you're in caves as dwarves. But anyways, the doors of Durin. It's like a 4K resolution and 60 FPS, which is kind of nice. I don't know what's wrong with it. Must be some kind of darkness going on here that's not letting us through. Yeah. I don't know, it's kind of a neat concept, right? As you build your way up, explore the Eric returns. Yes, of course. Lots of spoils. Getting to your roots as a dwarf. You know, there's a long, treacherous emotional journey for the dwarves. In terms of, like, seeing all their loss and stuff over time. They suffered too greatly.
What news? There's no way west. No
Why does the raven talks, does it not?
Shadow-cursed runes in Moria.
We must go east.
Must go east.
Thank you,
Long
Raven.
journey. You must prepare. Up here, at that old dwarven camp.
Thank you, Tutorial Raven.
It's time to find shelter before making our way further.
I will scout ahead. Stay alive.
With luck, we will exit.
I kind of wanted to, like, attack
For
and...
now, we
I
must
don't know if I wanted to eat the rat, but I definitely wanted to attack it. Ooh, we've got some lore information. That's exciting. Prepare for the long dark. I got a bad feeling about this. We must rebuild the stone hearth. We must forge our way forward for the dwarves. It takes a while to build that. Furnace, we need a lot of stone. What can we craft? Mushroom stew. Cool. Anything else? Oh, we can make lunch? Nice. Find the bedroll, build a bedroll, claim a bedroll. Okay. Let's get crafting. Should I put it right in front of the forge? Nah, that just sounds like disaster. See, this kind of scares me about the idea of building, like, by a fire. I feel like if you built by a fire, what if you, like, tossed and turned at night? Would you, like, toss yourself into your fire and you could get, like, burned? And you'd be like, oh! That'd be awful. Yeah, it looks like our mushroom stew is almost crafted. Nice. So now we get to eat it on the table. Now that I think of it, I kind of made these other meals, but I don't have any friends to eat them with. That's kind of a little sad, right? If only I had other friends sitting around. Oh well. Build a storage chest. Rebuild the furnace. Like a wood chest, or do you want like a different kind of storage chest? This is kind of neat. I actually kind of really dig the idea here of this kind of... Like, it makes a lot of sense to do, like, a Dwarven kind of, like, crafting game, The Lord of the Rings. I mean, it attaches itself to an IP. You could technically just do a dwarf game. But then I guess you would have, basically, you would just... Well, there's a chest right here. Anyway, sorry, like, I guess at that point, you would just basically be... Was it the Dwarven mining game where you shoot bugs and stuff like that? Deep Rock Galactic. I guess at that point you'd just be that game, but with extra steps. But like you could essentially just like, you know, kind of make this a non-IP thing. But I'm assuming the idea of like fitting this into the Lord of the Rings kind of gives it an extra edge for attention, right? So. Makes sense to me. Ooh, what do we get there? Air smithy, nice. It is neat that, like, with the voxel tech, you can just kind of break stuff. How much stone do I need? I think I need, like, 14. This is a very slow progression for, for getting the stone out of the wall. Do I have like a really bad pickaxe or something? I mean, well, I guess it takes time, right? Oh, I gotta get renewed. I was out of stamina. Well, I feel like the dwarves, they don't move super effectively fast. I mean, it kind of feels like it's always nighttime in here, but sure, goblins. Just wait till it's nighttime, I guess. I need one more stone? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Does this have stone in it? No, it doesn't have any stone. What a pain. So I have to walk back there and just like hit the wall like once. Is this stone? I love that stamina build up. Okay, there we go. I got enough stone. What a pain. It does also seem like there are some frame rate, like, sort of occasional stutters or little drops, but it's not too bad for fluidity. Yeah. Iron ingots. Rebuild the forge. Forge an iron sword. I need to find iron. Well, I already found iron. I guess I got it from that box. That was convenient. I need iron ingots and hide scraps. Where do I get hide scraps from? Okay. Is there like, am I supposed to kill that rat thing? Am I supposed to kill those monstrous things over there? I could build something to stand on, or I could just mine from like stepping up slightly higher. I can sing a mining song while mining iron? This game has everything that you could ever want as a dwarf. It's nice to see the wall actually break, though. That's what, like, voxel tech was so cool. I remember it first kind of coming out for, like, indie games, like, 10 years ago. And now it just kind of seems like something that just, like, pops up all the time, which is super neat. So I guess the other stuff was just hard to mine through, and this stuff is just easy going. I guess I was just mining like a fool. Or am I in an ore frenzy because I sang a song? You know, the dwarves, they rally. 220 fathoms deep. I know we have what we need, but I kind of just want to keep mining, you know? It's the dwarven thing to do. So where am I going to get leather scraps from? At this hour of night? Like, do cloth scraps count? You know, in this dwarven economy that we deal with? It's rough. I don't know if any of this actually counts as, like, leather scraps. One sec here. Can I see my inventory? Crafting, ingredients, building. There's lots of building stuff. I don't know if that counts as, like, a hide scrap, though. It's neat that you could, like, break down the furniture stuff of these forgotten areas to get resources. Kind of a neat touch. Like, it rewards you a little bit for looking around. I think what it wants me to do, though, is go kill that rat over there. Lore shells, okay. Yeah, I think it wants me to kill that rat.
I need a better weapon for this.
Okay, I got meat from the rat. Well, that wasn't what I was trying to get. I'm so sorry, rat. I was looking for hide. I literally do not know where you get the hide scraps from. There we go, the iron's crafting. I don't have enough meat? Oh, that's a bummer. Okay. So somewhere I'm supposed to get hide from. Cloth scraps. I need hide scraps. My inventory is full. Full of disappointment? An ancient tomb. Collect enough to gain a bonus to building. Can I, like, use it? Okay. My torch has gone out. By the gods? I don't know. Okay, well, I ate that. Can I fix my torch thing? Oh, my torch is, like, out. Alrighty, so we got a craft, right? An improvised axe. That actually sounds... Is that better than what I have? Oh, I have a simple pickaxe. Okay, well, that sounds good. Okay, good. So we got a torch. Okay, I don't really want to destroy my thing by punching it. That wouldn't be very smart. Then I have a lot of that stuff. Sun onions. Yum. Yum, yum, yum. A lot of effort here. Can I quick move this? Kind of hard to manage that kind of stuff. Because you probably don't need those in your inventory, eh? Okay, so we got that. Did I not get the... I thought I literally just had the axe. Okay, there we go. Can we, like, equip the axe? There we go, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, so we got this, but we need hide scraps. Where do I get the hide? I'm assuming I gotta go kill those creatures down there, right? These things?
Doran's pain is gone, right? Perhaps we'll find its bones one day.
You think the goblin has hide? I don't think I was supposed to fight all the goblins yet. I just want some hide. I feel like I've angered everything here. This is not a good situation. Oh, there it is. Is that what I'm looking for? Hide scraps. My inventory is too full. I guess I shouldn't have fought the goblins. Yeah. Good thing I can take a lot of hits as a dwarf, but so can these goblins, I guess. Haha, goblin dead. I'm gonna die too. I'm feeling the hits.
That is all you've got?
Enjoy death, yo. Goblin scum. The only good goblin is a dead goblin, right? Do I have 5 of these, or do I just have 1 of them? Increased attack power. I have lots of meat, but I can't really use it. Can we drop this? Thank you, the hide scraps were what I was after. At least I have that good cooked meal sitting there waiting for me. The meat has spoiled. I think they call that a sucks to suck scenario. I need a sword. An iron hammer? Ori's key? I got all this stuff I can't use. Yeah, let's just lie it all on the forge. That's a great idea. Who would make RB and A at the same time, which is kind of a hard thing to press, the button default for this stuff. Improvised axe. Wait, we need this for mining, don't we? Ah, you gotta be... That is such a dumb button combo. Why would anyone decide to make RB and A your quick move? That's so terribly dumb. I'm sorry, that's just... It just doesn't functionally... That's so stupid. I don't know why you would make that button combination your thing there. Alright, well let's use the key here to open this and then we can get the other stuff, right? I have completed a quest I didn't even know I had. Now I've got the hammer! Coins. Oh, right on. Lembass? Elvish waybread. You know what I'm talking about. Take all. I don't have room for the coins. I don't have room for any of this stuff. Can I come back and get this stuff, or is this like important? It's supposed to come back here, I guess. A coal pallet. But I'd rather have the coins. Ugh, it's hard being a dwarf. You can only carry so much and do so much at once. This stuff seems important. Okay, I'll just put this stuff in here for now, and I'll grab the other stuff from this crate. Ugh, everything is a pain. This is kind of a neat game concept, though. Search area. So am I supposed to escape? You want me to do that? Huh. Day, 1 night. Shouldn't I rest until the daytime? The light gives me hope. Well, it's kind of a neat survival game, honestly. I find this to be quite fascinating gameplay-wise. I think it's really, really interesting. Yeah, kind of a neat Lord of the Rings game, I gotta say. Let's see what they want me to find.